Welcome back to another video. In this one we are looking at the AND, OR and NOT functions in Excel. So we'll start with this first example here around the AND function. Looking at numbers 1 and 2 on row 2, we are going to enter equals and the word AND in cell D2, open bracket and link to cell B2 by tapping it or typing B2 into the formula bar. Then we're going to say less than 2, comma, which represents AND. We're going to now link to cell C2 and we're going to say less than 3 and close bracket. What we're doing here is we're saying if number 1 is less than 2, the comma represents AND, the number 2 is less than 3, then output true. We don't need to actually type the word true into the formula, it's just going to do it automatically. Otherwise, Excel will tell us that the calculation is actually false. So by pressing enter, we get our answer, which is of course true because the number 1 is less than 2 and the number 2 is less than 3. Moving to row 3, we'll do a similar one now. So we'll enter equals, and so now we're saying if the number 3 is less than 4, and which is represented by the comma, the number 4 is less than 2, then tell us true, otherwise tell us false. Hitting enter, we get false, which is correct because the number 3 is less than 4 and the number 4 is actually greater than 2. Okay, moving down to the OR function, which works in a similar way as the AND function. Only this time, only one condition needs to apply for us to see true, otherwise we see false. So we've got the numbers 2 and 3 on row 7. We're going to enter equals, or, open the bracket, link to cell B7, which is the number 2, and we're going to say less than 3, comma, which represents or, link to the number 3, and we're going to say this time greater than 7, close the bracket. The answer should be true because one condition applies, and that is that 2 is less than 3, and of course 3 is less than 7, so that condition doesn't apply. But like I said, the answer is true because one condition applies. So we hit enter on our keyboard and the answer is true. This time entering equals or on row 8 and linking to the number 4. I'm going to say greater than 7, comma represents or, then linking to cell C8, greater than 8. Looking at that, neither of these conditions apply because 4 is less than 7, 5 is less than 8. So the answer should be false. Okay, moving on to the NOT function, which is our last example. Now this outputs the opposite of what is expected. So looking at this example, I'll explain what I mean. So we've got the number 15 here. We're going to enter equals, type the word NOT, open bracket and link to 15. And we're going to say less than 20. So in the real world, 15 is less than 20, so we should actually see true. But like I said, Excel tells us the opposite, so the answer is false. Okay, I hope that helped, and I'll see you on another video.